In this video, I want to show you how to decrease the size of your scrapbooking layout you have created on your computer. So right now I am in Photoshop Elements and it's the version of 2021, but if you have a lower version from 2020 or 2019 or whatever, it really doesn't matter. The thing I'm showing you now is always the same. So when you go to Image, Resize and then Image Size, you can see how large your scrapbooking layout is. And usually it should be 3600 by 3600. And now there's centimeters, but I can set it to inch. And then you see it's 12 by 12 inch and has a resolution of 300 dpi, which is good because that is the quality you need to print your layout properly. So let me go out here, and what I want to do now is I want to decrease the size of this image, because if you upload it, let's go back here. If you upload it in this size to one of the galleries or even to Instagram or wherever, it has about 37 megabytes, which is super large, and so that can't work, that won't work. So I'm going to cancel that now. You have two options actually to decrease the size of your image. Whether you go to Image and then Resize and Image Size, where we have been now, and you just type in here 600 by 600. This is the previous size. You now could even go 800 or 1000, which is pretty okay now. And before, a few years ago, it was about 600, but today the internet got faster, so it's okay if you use 1000 by 1000, for example. So let me kit that once again. Sorry about that. And when I go here to File, and then I can choose Save for Web. It's the easiest solution. So go Save for Web, and then you can see here, when I now decrease the size into a GIF, it already has about 6.9 megabytes, which is still much too large. But that's because it is GIF. And I don't want a GIF, I want a JPG. You also don't want to have a PNG, whether in 8 or in 24 depth, because that is usually used for transparent backgrounds. So always choose JPG. And now you can still decrease the size. You see, it gets smaller. It has now about 900 kilobytes, but now we can even reduce it to medium. And you see, there is not much of a difference when you look between this picture and this one. And even now, in the size of 3600 pixel, it is just about 500 kilobyte, which is still, for the internet, it's too large, but you know, it's much better than 37 megabyte, right? So we could go now to 1000 pixel, and you see now what the size will be. And the quality is now 30%. It's a good compromise. You can always go higher, of course, but you shouldn't actually, because you know it's not worth it. Because for the internet, that's pretty much it's enough, and so you can go with that. We click, we see now it has just 8.87 kilobytes. That's super small and perfect for the internet. Now we can go to Save, and you see now it's Save Optimized, and it says Resize, and I chose my desktop, which is in German Schreibtisch, that's why. And always type .jpg at the ending. I don't know why Adobe has changed that, but they did. So if they don't do it, please type the ending and then click Save. It now says it exists because there was an error before, but we replace it. So obviously there's still something wrong, but you got it. So you know now how to save this image in a smaller size for your web pages, for whether you put it on Facebook or on Instagram or wherever you want to. Always make sure you reduce the size. And if you have your own website, you definitely have to reduce the size. Yeah, I really hope that was helpful, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, bye.